Today with Stephanie and Blake Alexandre, the owners of the Alexandre Family Farm, the first regenerative dairy in the world.
When we purchased this facility, we were basically milking 1,000 cows 3 times a day, kind of a high yield production agriculture model that we had been trained to do from our college upbringing, and certainly all of our peer group and folks in our generation were kind of reaching out and doing that larger scale dairy. It just wasn't comfortable for me because we've got grass across the road or grass in the back of the fields that we're going out and harvesting at 3 or 4 or 5 cuttings, grass haylage, and all we had to do was open the gate and let the cows out. And so I remember years ago when a friend of mine was into selling organic produce, and I know what I thought of him and what that route that he took. And so here I was 5 years later, kind of stepping down the same trail. And so I knew enough not to really ask everyone's opinion. And so I think one of our mottos is to stay home, work hard, and try to prove everybody wrong if they have a negative opinion, and certainly focus on what we can do and make a change right here in our little world that eventually just grows and snowballs. And as our products leave, then we're hopefully making a difference in the ultimate world. In general, it's a green grass setting. 365 days a year. We just have beautiful weather, much like an Ireland or a New Zealand type of setting. And cows are out on grass probably 320 to 340 days a year.
And then also in the setting, the pastures are broken into paddocks so that it allows us to rotational graze. The cows, when they are grazing, they always get a new portion of grass so that they're always just grazing the freshest stuff that's allocated to them daily. And there's creeks and sloughs that go through our ranch that are all fenced off, and we plant trees every year still. We started those tree plantings when the kids were little, and they don't even remember it, but they see big trees now in the creeks. And so that's a beautiful scenic look. And as Blake said, you can hear the ocean. Most of the time we get that cool breeze in the summer. We get a lot of anecdotal information from parents of children that are autistic that when they drink regular milk, their autism is more aspirated. And when they drink our milk, they're very calm. Also, parents tell us their child with seizures. We get calls all the time about people who can't drink dairy and they can digest our dairy. We've gotten people that have told us that they thought it was raw milk and they could drink the raw milk because it still had the lactase enzyme for digestion of the lactose, but they still had autoimmune diseases. And then they switched to our milk, which is VAT pasteurized, a mild, slow pasteurization, or also ultra pasteurized for national distribution. And they're able to not only digest our milk, unlike other milk on the shelf, they tell us, but their autoimmune diseases disappeared.